We are live. How are you? Good evening. Good evening. Apologies for the slightly late kickoff. The day just seemed to defeat me very quickly, not very slowly. I thought I was on cue and on time to do everything I needed to do, and that hasn't happened. And as a result, I fell badly behind. And I was just eating my dinner, a beautiful lasagna with some carrots and some broccoli from Dennis's in Bexley. And all of a sudden, before you know it, it's creeped up on me and it's time to go. So welcome, good evening. No let them come today before the game. Apologies for that. My glasses are currently steaming up because I'm sweating and running around like a lunatic. How are we all? Besides ignoring you on WhatsApp. Do you know what? My son said to me the other day, why do you not answer your WhatsApps? You've got loads of unread WhatsApps. So we're in. I am sorry. We are a bit late, but the team news is in. So while I open my first beer of the evening, I'm going to put tonight's team news on the screen. Then I'm going to run some very important messages from our sponsors, and then we'll be firing straight into the game after that, I do believe. If you haven't seen it yet, here is tonight's starting 11. Bart Bialkowski in goal. Ryan Leonard at right back. Sean Hutchinson and Jake Cooper continue their brilliant central defence pairing, in my opinion. Murray Wallace at left back. Sean Williams and Ryan Woods in central midfield. Ben Thompson in the 10. Jed up front on the right. Scott Malone up front on the left, randomly. And Feed the Parrot. And he could possibly score. Troy Parrott. Sorry, just trying to get the lighting right as well. Troy Parrott starts up front. Matt Smith doesn't start. I just think Smith can't play 2 games a week. I've seen some people asking about Bradshaw there in the comments. Bradshaw has got a tweak of an injury. Mahoney injured. Mason Bennett injured. Marlon Romeo still injured. Billy Mitchell injured. Kenneth Zohor injured. Didn't see if Shane Ferguson was back on the bench there, but he has been injured. And the injuries are piling up at a business end of the season. Apologies if the lighting and everything else isn't fantastic. If you do know, because I've made no secret of it, I have sold where I live, bought somewhere else. That somewhere else wasn't ready, so I was going to move to my parents'. The somewhere else is now suddenly ready, which is where I am now, but it needs a lot of decorating to be done. So I've been lugging boxes with a with a torn, what have I done? I've torn my rotator cuff, so I need an operation as well. Brilliant, on top of everything else going wrong in the year 2020. So, yeah, sorry if it's a little bit yellow in the background. It does need decorating. I'm in the spare room at the minute, one of the spare rooms. So, one of the spare rooms, darling, on the east wing. So, yeah, I'm sorry about that. Please bear with me tonight. But don't worry. All the usual game, that's a little bit better. All the usual in-game stuff will be occurring. I am currently sweating my toots off. So, sorry. While that happens, please enjoy some messages from our sponsors. We've got a new sponsor on board this week. Another Millwall fan come to me, wants to promote his channel. His company on the channel. He's in the Bitcoin, the man. Proper Millwall fan. I don't want to say too much because he's asked me not to, but trust me, if you can get behind this company and help this guy out, if you want a bit of Bitcoin, Ben's your man.
ChangeAngel.io is a wallet-to-wallet, non-custodial swap exchange created by the community for the community. It only takes seconds to sign up, and better still, you can log in using Atom ID or DigiID, powered by Digibyte blockchain technology. When utilizing the Change Angel platform, you know that your transaction is secure, as well as fast. And if you ever have any questions, our support team is available 24/7. Change Angel lists many great coins and will donate a portion of swap revenue to the non-ICO coins listed on our swap exchange to help enhance the project's development. We unite all projects to work together and raise cryptocurrency awareness by organizing, sponsoring, and attending events worldwide. We invest in blockchain-centric projects. Ready to make a change? Help unite communities? Support your favorite projects? Choose ChangeAngel.io, the swap exchange for social good.
Hi, welcome to Unique Builders, Drivers and Patios. We are based in Bromley. We specialise in all interior and exterior works, driveways, patios, all building works, landscaping, fencing, artificial grass and decking, and much more. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, yale.com, Google, or you can drop me a message on WhatsApp on 078 245 49419 for a free quotation today.
There you go. How are we? I've cooled down a little bit. I've had a swig of beer and I'm ready to go. Let's go through some of the comments. There is lots building up already. Christopher Brown says, do you know it is a 7 o'clock kickoff tonight? I do know that, mate. I do know that. Oh, fuck's sake. Sorry. Shoulder. The charger to the laptop slips out now. I'm having an absolute Reggie blinker. Absolute Reggie blinker. But bear with me. Sorry about that. Okay. Yeah, I do know it's a 7 o'clock kickoff, Chris. And I am now ready to go. 8 minutes from kickoff. We need a win today to get back in the mix. Says Vapes. I'm just calling you Vapes now. The rest of it's too long to say. Look at the steam on the bins, by the way. I look absolutely shot to bits. And I possibly am shot to bits. I'm going to have to take them off for a minute because it's just too fucking hot. I've got the window wide open. Good evening, D, says Dave Martin. Good evening, Dave. Where are you, D, the chicken man? I'm on board, kids. I'm on board. Interesting selection tonight. Not really interesting. We need Parrot to fire, don't we? We need Parrot to fire. We are struggling at the minute. 4 goals. Matt Smith scored again. But I think it just points to, you don't know what goes on behind the scenes. You don't think that Matt Smith can do 2 games a week. So, let's hope that Parrot can get firing. Let's not pin too many hopes on him. Obviously, he's a good player. Obviously, he's a big talent. But from what I've seen of him, which isn't a lot, he's not... I did say this to someone the other day. I don't know if it's too controversial. He reminds me a bit of Aidan O'Brien. I'm not saying he's the same level of player as Aidan O'Brien. No disrespect to Aidan O'Brien, who's brilliant for the club. Parrot's obviously tipped for worldwide fame, but Parrot's not fast. He's not really a target man. He's quite slow on the pitch, which has surprised me. So, what the hell was that? Something's just gone off. Could be the buzzer. But there you go. 1 second. I've got to just check something. I think that could have been my front door, which is just going to add to the carnage that is this evening. Yeah, it was the front door. Sorry, my actual front door's going. This is carnage. 1 second, sorry. Sorry about this. I'm having private conversations. We just moved in. Someone's knocking on my door. So, I don't know what's going on there. It's been a completely chaotic start. There is 5 minutes to kick off. Jay, what's happening? Danny boy, good evening. Simon, how are you? You're going to have to deal with my glasses steaming up for a minute so it cools down in here. I've just opened the door. Lee's going for 3-1 Millwall. Liam's going for 2-1 Millwall. Listen, after this chaotic start, things can only get better, surely. I went in my pre-match for a 1-0 Millwall win. Reading have been on a losing streak, yes, but they score goals is what they do. They do score a lot of goals, and I haven't turned the club notifications off. It's just all going wrong for me tonight, and I am sorry, and I do apologise. I should be better than this, but this is what can happen. This is why I'm a YouTuber, and I'm not on mainstream TV, because I can fuck things up just like the rest of them, better than the rest of them sometimes. But, let's turn these Millwall notifications off. It says I've not even got Millwall notifications on. What about that? What about that after all that chaos? Right, so let's get back to the team. Right, if you haven't seen it already, here is tonight's starting 11. I'm going to skip to the more recent comments now. Please let me know if you're happy with that starting 11. What are you saying about it? Are you happy with that? Are you not happy with that? I think in the current climate that it isn't a bad 11 at all. It isn't a bad 11 at all. And I do apologise to the 116 people that are still stuck with me through this absolutely chaotic first 10 minutes, and I was 20 minutes late to the feed. But there you go. You're not paying for it. It's free, so don't worry about it. If you do want to pay for it, by the way, super chats are open in the comments. You can donate to the channel on a one-off basis. You can become a patron. You can check out our clothing website. You can do all sorts. The screen at the bottom that's ticking along can tell you exactly what you can do. Personally, I wouldn't donate to myself at the minute because it's an absolute shit show the first 15 minutes. But things can only get better. I'm still sticking with a 1-0 Millwall win. I think it will be scrappy. Parrott is uncaged. Feed the Parrott and he will score. Parrott uncaged, unleashed, and starts the game tonight. A lot of injuries as well. Let's bear that in mind. Shane Ferguson still injured, I believe, unless he's on the bench. Marlon Romeo still injured. Billy Mitchell, Kenneth Zohor, Tom Bradshaw, Connor Mahoney, and Mason Bennett. Lots and lots of injuries in and around the squad at a very critical time of the season. We didn't seem to have many injuries. All of a sudden, Bosch, just like London buses, 4 or 5 come at once, and it's going to affect us. We could have to delve into the transfer market in January. Someone goes in with an RIP Diego Maradona. I did see an RIP Heavy D earlier. 2 people gone in one day. Both, one from heart failure, one from a heart attack, I would believe. Maradona, I don't want to speak ill of the dead, but obviously a severe packet head, and that is why he was in all sorts of trouble when he had the World Cup a couple of years ago. Listen, I don't want to delve into Maradona. If people want to pay tribute to him, brilliant. Okay, he was one of the greatest footballers of all time. Don't wish anyone ill, but you'll see a lot of people jumping on this on social media now, especially young people. Go, R.I.P. Maradona, didn't even know him, never saw him play, and he cheated England out of the World Cup once in 1986. I do remember that because I was 6 at the time. But there you go. One of the oldest best footballers of all time. Right, okay, so you're going to have to bear with me here because I'm in a new house. I've got my Wi-Fi set up, my Wi-Fi box, but over the next couple of weeks, these live streams could be a little bit iffy until I get things right. Of course, Steve Lees is not fucking about. You said it, Steve, not me. Let's not worry about Maradona. Listen, who gives a fuck, really? We're here for Millwall Football Club. That's all I'm fussed about. Let's go on. Dan Fairhurst says, Millwall, look at the steam coming off my bins. I might have to do something about this, as in get a fan on board in the room, because at the minute I'm sweating up and I can't commentate with the bins like this. The teams are coming out. Here comes the big dog. Bulkowski touches the turf. What a goalkeeper he's been for us, by the way, recently. There is the Reading skipper. I've no idea who he is. They are in their changed strip of red. So if you don't know it already, got to get these glasses to calm down. The team is this: Bulkowski in goal, Murray Wallace left back, Ryan Lennon at right back. 2 central defenders are Jake Cooper and Sean Hutchinson. Then you've got Sean Williams and Ryan Woods in the central midfield role. Ben Thompson in front of them in the 10. Jeb Wallace wide right. Scott Malone wide left in an attacking role, which baffles me a little bit. And then up front, as a lone striker, feed the Parrot, and he will score. For those who found the things blurry, it's a little bit blurry for me as well, because it's just the lighting in here, which isn't very good. I'm trying to sort that out, and I am sorry. Please bear with me. I will commentate you through the game. We'll get things going in a minute, and I'll get my arse in gear. But yeah, at the minute, a little bit dark in here. I understand that. I understand your pain. I'm also in pain. I'm in pain myself. And now I'm knocking stuff over. I'm knocking beers over. It's all going wrong tonight. But as I said, hopefully things will get better as soon as the game kicks off. Right, no more fuck-ups. David Mike said, the pitch is good for him. Come on. Neon Lerner Cop says, come on the Lions. Millwall in a team huddle in their home strip of blue, of course. As I said, Reading in their changed strip of red, attacking the Cold Blow Lane stand. Yeah, exactly, mate. It's not a pretty sight, is it? You know what I look like, so let's not worry about it. Oh, my arm. I tore my rotator cuff, Charles. I now need an operation. Brilliant. Yeah, Graham, it's all gone wrong, mate. It's all gone tits up, isn't it? But listen, as I said, it's going to get better. I'm all right now. I've calmed down. And we're just about to kick off. Reading to have that aforementioned kick-off. I shouldn't have stretched myself today. I shouldn't have gone to watch the under-23s, but I did. Good 2-0 victory for them. Sean O'Brien and Alex Mitchell with the goals. Reading take kickoff. Usually see teams pump one long, but they've gone for a little sneaky kickoff, and it works for them as well. Don't worry, I know my hands in front of the thing. Reading now, 13 seconds on the clock, retaining the ball. Millwall yet to touch the ball since kickoff, but pressing well. Scott Malone could have possibly conceded a free kick there, but he doesn't. Throw on to Reading, 30 seconds gone. Mick Robinson says, so I'm not laughing at what you said, Mick, laughing at what Chris Brown said. North London Mill supporters say hello to the North London Mill Supporters Club. Yeah, not many. A lot of, funny enough, a lot of East London Mill supporters. I've noticed that, but not so many North London. Parrott helps the ball forward. Ben Thompson's going to try and get onto that, but doesn't. And Mill will win a throw on. Just around block 46, where I used to sit on the ground. Sorry, these walls really need a lick of paint. It's all getting decorated near in 2 weeks. But I'm trying to split the time at the minute between here and my parents' house. It needs a lot of work in here. I've been moving boxes all day with one arm, doing all sorts. Get the violins out. Ryan Woods with a cross-field ball. It's a good ball. It's a very good ball. To Murray Wallace, who's got an opportunity to cross now. Go on, Murray. Ding one in. Doesn't really beat the first man, Murray. Doesn't really beat the first man. But it's headed clear by Reading. It's a throw on to Millwall. Taken quickly by Murray Wallace. Does well. Plays it to Parrott. Parrott very calmly and casually controls it and plays it back. Then Woods has it. Wallace has it. Back to Troy Parrott. Oh, that could be a free kick, ref. He does a little drag back, Parrott, and one of the free kicking. It would have been in a very good position. But the ref says nothing doing, and Reading clear their lines and break with the ball into Mill territory. Yeah, as I said, Reading, out of their first 8 games, scored 1-7, drew 1. And were flying. They've fallen away. They've lost the last 4 games. And they've conceded 15 goals along the way. But they still scored a few. So we still need to be, although they're a little bit low on confidence at the minute on the slide, we need to be wary of their goal threat. Ben Thompson does very well. Tomo, too much there, though, mate. Too much. Should have gone wider quicker. Gives it to Ryan Woods, who switches the play to Murray Wallace. Murray Wallace again with a chance to cross. He cuts inside. He's on his right foot. He's going to hit one. I don't know why he did, because he just absolutely p-rolled to the goalkeeper. Right, sorry. I am now fully recovered from the early misdemeanors and the mishaps. Just want to say as well, please do not, I always say this, and I sound like a broken record, I bore myself. If a goal goes in, please don't put it in the comments, because I will instantly ban you. And by the way, you always get a few wallies in the chat without an absolute doubt. But yeah, please don't put it in the chat if you know a goal's gone in before I see it. Wait till it's gone in. Don't be a busy fucker. Just enjoy it going in. And once I've said it, we can all talk about it. But don't people ruin it for me when I'm doing a stream off my own back for you. Lots of random comments. G.I. from a Reading fan. I'm guessing that means hi from a Reading fan. It's Venom. How are you, mate? Good to see you in. I agree, Symes. I think Ben Thompson will only get better in time. Up Millwall. Yeah, Wally's already. Someone's going to get thrown out already. Sorry, dude. Off you go, mate. See, I mean, I don't know if this guy thinks it's banter. I'm not throwing him out because he's actually said go. I'm just throwing him out because it's just terrible banter, mate, honestly. So you've just been blocked. Sorry. Right. Another Wally. Gone. 2 Wallies in early. Apologies to the regulars. But, yeah, there you go. There is 4 minutes gone. Sean Williams on the ball, playing a little 1-2 with Troy Parrott, who comes deep. Goes back to Cooper, and Williams is back with it again, and he feeds Parrott again. And Parrott now have a run, a good run on goal. He plays it wide to Murray Wallace. Thought he could have advanced there a little bit further. Murray Wallace back into Parrott. Parrott's coming very deep. He's seen a lot of the ball in the opening 4.5 minutes. Murray Wallace gives it away. Oh, dear, Murray. Oh, mate, my shoulder's absolutely killing me. But I'll take it. I'll get through this stream if we get 3 points. We need 3 points. I can't remember the last game we won. I think it was Preston away. We've only scored 1 in our last 4. whoa, my God, there are some Wallies in this chat, in there. I just love blocking people, though. It's really almost therapeutic. Almost therapeutic. Yeah, can we all stop going on about Maradona's dead? He's dead. It's done. I'm not really interested in passing comment on it, to be honest. Crossed in from Wallace. Chance cleared. Oh, what happened there? Good ball in from Jed Wallace. Scott Malone tries to get there at back post. It's cleared by the Reading defender, and he sort of kicks it off. I think as he clears it, he goes to clear it, and it hits a Reading player and goes over the bar. That could have easily gone in, and it is a corner to Millwall. Attacking the North Stand. 5, nearly 6 minutes gone. Simon Patterson's on the red. Good luck to you, Simon. I got some red later from watching Lost at the minute in this house. I'm really enjoying it. So after the stream, we're going to watch Lost. Jed Wallace plays a short corner. Eventually gets it to the back post. It's headed back across by Hutchinson. Big goal mouth scramble. And it's going to go for... It's either a goal kick or Cooper's adjudged to have fouled someone. But the outcome is the same. It's going to be a relief of pressure for Reading. I think that should have been a corner, really, but it's been given as a goal kick. Anyway, it is what it is. 6.5 minutes gone. And Reading are going to play a short goal kick. Here he is, the regular. Josh Zerker of the Sidemen. Welcome, Josh. Come on, the parrot. Feed the parrot, and he will score. Oh, yeah, there's no need with that. Come on, mate. Let's have you out then. I never knew abuse me, mate. Tim was that. Right, hang on. Ryan Leonard now coming forward. Gives it to Jed. Jed tries to play a 1-2. Parrot's seeing a lot of the ball here. He's seeing a lot of the ball out wide, all over the pitch. Out wide, he's dropping deep. He does well. Again, he gives it to Jed Wallace. Jed's going to give it back to Ryan Leonard. And again, a lot of possession, but we've gone from inside their box to now back on the halfway line. But we've kept the ball for around 15 passes. Woods again. Parrott again. 1-2 with Parrott. Parrott. He's fully involved, Parrott. I'm not saying he's looking the sharpest, but promising. Good start from Parrott. This is what we need, and what I say always don't have is a link between the strikers and Bromsgrove supporting. Said no score banner. Well done, mate. I have made it. Don't worry. So just late to the party. If you have just joined, by the way, let me just say I'm in a little bit of a dingy room. I've just moved house. It needs decorating. There's boxes everywhere. So if the Wi-Fi or the picture isn't as good as normal, not it always is that good anyway, then I do apologise. And on top of that, I am nursing a fucking injury. Lots of injuries at the club, and also Casual Mind says, Dan, have you got the hump today? No, I'm just in pain, mate. I'm just in pain. I've torn my rotator cuff and I need a fucking operation. But the show must go on. YouTube ain't going to complete itself. At the minute, I'm absolutely nowhere near completing it, but I'll keep grinding. Can't even hit 14k subscribers. Absolutely disgrace. Right. Cheers, Steve. I see that. 9 minutes on the clock. Reading in their changed red strip, attacking the Coldblow Lane end. Was top of the division with 7 wins out of 8, and now have lost the last 4, including last time out when they lost. They lost to Bournemouth after being 2-0 up. Lost the game by 4 goals to 2. But they're looking confident here. They're looking happy on the ball. At the minute, I'd say we probably had a little bit more possession, which is unlike us. And Troy Parrott is seeing a lot of the ball coming deep, trying to link the play, and it's good. It's good to see. Of course, lots of injuries for us tonight. The random one for me is Scott Malone playing up high up. Oh, no. Cooper's going to get booked for that. Absolutely going to get booked for that, surely. Murray Wallace sold him short. Matey got past here, and Cooper takes him down. A little bit clinical. And I'll be very surprised if he doesn't get booked for that. Some random comments tonight. I did my arm moving house, picking up boxes. Bosh, thanks for coming. Tore my rotator cuff. Now they need an operation. Brilliant. Parrot's doing all right, mate. Parrot's doing all right. Where's it gone? For those asking about my arm, I'll be all right. I've got some strong painkillers. Knocked me out earlier. I fell asleep. I only woke up. That's why I woke up late and was late to the stream. But that's gone now. We move on. It's 10 minutes gone in the game. It's a free kick to Reading. Around 25 yards out. There's a three-man wall. It's going to have to be a hell of a free kick to beat the big dog from here, I'll tell you. One hand goes up. Oh, it's a little fake. Right foot. Floated out to the back post. Chance. Headed over for a goal kick. It was such a bad header. I assumed that there was been some sort of deflection. But it wasn't. And it is a goal kick to Millwall. Is that better than that? Is that a little bit better? Yeah, it could possibly be better. That is better. I'll keep that. Goal kick to Millwall. Not a lot going on. Liam Buxton says, oh no, you reckon we'll win, Dad? I have gone for a 1-0 Millwall win. Yeah. Steve Morrison. Sorry about your arm, Dan. I suppose it's not often you do some work, is it? Mate, I constantly grafted. But Steve Morrison, by the way, was the Cardiff under-23s manager today. Was at Calmont Road. They absolutely offered nothing going forward, Cardiff, which surprised me. And it was terrible at the back. As a result, Mill won the game by 2 goals to 0. I'd rather have KSR at left wing than Bavardson. Mate, sorry, Patrick. I don't know what's going on here, but this isn't a bring and show and trade. If you go on eBay, you'll find anything you need, mate, on there. Good ball from Woods, wide to Ryan Leonard. Just couldn't take it on the chest, Leonard. I quite like Leonard right back. He seems to be impressing me more than Romeo. Dave Martin says, I hope we do not draw tonight. Yeah, painful draws, mate, isn't they? First donation of the night. Simon Patterson donates £10 to Lions TV. Thank you very much, Simon, for your donation and ongoing commitment. Jack Hampton, I've gone for a 1-0 Millwall win. I think I said Ben Thompson to get the goal, and I'd love to see that. Yeah. Simesy said, let's leave Bavardson alone. You don't ask to start. That is a very good point, Simesy, because he's been bought by the club. He can only play if he's selected. Lewis Kent. Best aftershave? That's a good question, to be fair. I'll tell you an aftershave that's a banger, but I can't often afford it unless I'm absolutely flush. And that is... Cross comes in from Millwall. Jake Cooper wins it. Oh, it's not a bad header. He's hit the target. My everyday sort of aftershave, I use an aftershave called, I forgot what it's called, Aqua di Parma. You can only get it, I think it's John Lewis in Blue Wall. There's not many places that do it. Aqua di Parma is a lovely drop. But the main one I absolutely love, and it's fucking ridiculously expensive, is Creed Aventis. Creed Aventis is an absolute banger. What aftershaves do you like? Back in the day, I used to wear Jupe. Who remembers Jupe in the late 90s? Dan, hello, mate. Is that Dan that I actually know? Drinks in the one bill. Steve Morrison. Thanks, Steve. He said he let the under-23s win as a gesture of goodwill. It's all right, Patchy. I'm only joking, mate. If you go on eBay, mate, just type in Millwall shirt, loads of stuff pops up on there that could interest you. I personally haven't got anything for sale. I'm collecting, not selling. Patrick, Versace blue jeans. That is an old one. Why do people want me about going bald? I'm not going bald, mate. I'm nearly 41 years old. Oh, is it because of that? That's just from me. Barnett's all over the place tonight. Don't worry. There's a free kick to Millwall. Jake Cooper was booked, as assumed, for that earlier tackle, which was sort of put upon him by a misplaced pass from Murray Wallace. 40.5 minutes gone. Here comes Sean Hutchinson. Plays it wide to Ryan Leonard. Ryan Leonard back to Ryan Woods, who is the deepest Millwall player on the pitch. As a centre midfielder, that I find that strange. But there you go. That's just my opinion. Crossfield ball. Here comes Thompson. Out wide right. Tries to take his man on. Does take his man on. Does very well. Cuts the ball back. And it's cleared. But only to the edge of the box. Here's Woods. Here's Williams. Could hit one, Willow, couldn't you? He does hit one, and he makes the goalkeeper make a save. And already I usually start, during the game I'll say, it's fucking half an hour gone and we haven't had a shot. We've hit the target twice. Okay, not really stung the goalkeeper's palms, but it's a good start. Yes, Smith is on the bench tonight. That is correct. I did think it might happen because we haven't got. He can't get through 2 games a week, the big dog, can he? He can't really move a lot, but he does score goals. He scores an header. But hang on. Chris Ayres, decent start. Chris, where are you? There's 2 Chris's that come on. One's from Brunei, and you're also abroad. One of you both abroad. John Paul Gulter, that is old school. I've been wearing a Spice Bomb lately, and Paco. Someone just put 0-1 in the comments. If we're already losing, you're going to get banned, mate. So just don't be busy, please. Here come Reading now. If this goes in, I'm going to be fuming with this twat. Semedo, he's got 4 men around him. He does well. He keeps the ball. That's it. There we go. Look. Chris is from Canada, Dan. My broski. No, yeah, that's right. Chris Ayres is in Canada. And there's another Chris that comes from... Well done, Chris. And there's another Chris that comes from Brunei. Yeah, is that 1 million? That's what I've had that recently. So that's decent as well. Issy Miyake. Cool, that is old school. That is old school. What did I have for dinner? I don't mind this randomness in the group chat. I always call it a group chat. Drive myself fucking mad. It's a live stream. What did I have for dinner? I went to Dennis's of Bexley and I got 2. They do these ready-made dinners for the price. 2 for £14, but they're big. They feed an army. I just had a lovely lasagna with some carrots and some broccoli tender stem. Throw on to Reading. Chance to cross in. Does cross in. Whew. It was flicked on by Ryan Kennedy. He sort of half cleared it. It almost fell to the Reading attacker, but it didn't. And Jed Wallace has a chance to clear, and he wins a throw on. If he takes that early, Ryan Woods has got a lot of space there, which he has done. Woods now puts it wide to Murray Wallace. The dinner thing's still on the screen, isn't it? There's the live score. If you are just joining us, Millwall 0, Reading 0, 18 minutes gone. Ben Thompson does well, holds the ball up, plays it back to Murray Wallace, who's wide now, got a chance to cross, which he does do. Oh, unlucky. Jed Wallace nearly makes that. Wasn't a bad cross in my book. Ryan Leonard does well to win it high up the pitch, and he's in the corner flag now. He's going to try and get out there and win something, but it is good defending from Reading. I can't really knock Leonard there, and I'm going to praise the Reading defender who does well, but again, good pressure. But Malone, I think that was, he wins it. That's got to be a foul. Has to be a foul, and it is a free kick to Millwall, almost like a corner. Good pressing there from Millwall. Ryan Leonard does well, turns his man, gets brought down, and it is a free kick to Millwall. Almost, as I said, like a corner, over by the Dockers stand. Scott Malone and Jed Wallace both stand over it. 19 minutes gone. Scott Malone now steps away and leaves it to Jed Wallace. Whipped in. Oh, cleared. Lots of bodies. For me, people getting in too early. You need to hold your run and attack the ball. And we keep doing it. We're almost level in an offside type line, level with the kicker. So they've got no run up at it. No run up and no leverage when they do make their jump. And it's cleared, and it's still 0-0, and it's 19.5 minutes gone. We've been the better side. I don't think Bolkowski's touched the ball, if I'm honest. I don't think he's touched the ball with his hands. Definitely, mate. Kicks it once or twice. Lee Watson says, Dan, do you think this is the end for Bradshaw? I think he's injured, mate. Well, actually, I know he's injured. I think he's done his groin. So I don't know how injured he is, but there seems to be a lot of players injured. Daniel Gunn says, we ain't ever getting the top 10 this season. Why do people want me about being miserable? I'm not miserable. I'm fine. If I was miserable, I want to stream. My bowl was just an absolute piece. He's really hurting. I'll take some more tablets, but I could easily be asleep within 5 minutes of taking them tablets. They absolutely knock the balls out of me. They give me codeine and something else. Can't remember what it is. Viagra? No, it's not Viagra. Codeine and something else. Begins with K, but both of them doing me. You started. What are you drinking, miserable bollocks? One of the cases, and I shouldn't be drinking on them tablets, but it's been a fucking painful week. More people saying R.I.P. Maradona. Look, I know it's, I don't wish anyone ill, but are we really that fussed about Maradona? A man who cheated us in the 1986 World Cup? Someone no one's ever met and has hated the whole time he was alive. It happens, doesn't it? Someone dies and everyone wants to go, R.I.P. because they want the exposure. Jason Francis. I don't know why I did that in a Scottish accent. I think he's doing all right, mate, to be honest. Troy, I think he's doing all right. Again, good link-up play. Looks quality on the ball, but coming quite deep. And we need a striker to stay up the pitch. Ryan Woods wins it back and goes backwards to Sean Hutchinson, who plays it to Sean Williams. Well done, Willow. Nice. Outside of the boot. Outside of the boot. Is they're what's it called? They're all going around today. Hang on, look at this. A Millwall fan in Florence. Come on, Parrot. Come on, you lines from Florence. Ciao. Ciao, Bella. Come stai? Huh? Speaking of a bit of Italian, you didn't know that, did you? Being my name was fully from Italia. People just banging on about Maradona. Well, let's see. Let's worry about Millwall Reading first and foremost. Their manager, incidentally, came from was managing in the MLS, isn't he? Yeah. See, I agree, Steve. Where are you? I agree. We've been wanting someone to drop into that area, but now we've actually played someone in that position. We don't need Parrott to do that. Parrott needs to stay up front. Is it Jimmy Carr? Is your photo, Steve, this week? That's legal at the end of the pal. I don't know why it just started coming out. Here come Reading. Woods, half-hearted tackle from Woods there. That's not good enough. And Bolkowski gets his first action of the evening, a trickled shot that comes all the way. Yeah, there's some Wallies, isn't there? Why is there Wallies? I don't understand it. Please don't be a Wally. Another one gone. Guy said, Millwall sucks. Come on, mate. Jimmy Carr, like it. Jimmy Carr, by the way, I don't know if you're a fan of him, Steve. I'll let you into a little secret. He doesn't write any of his own stuff and relies heavily on the auto cue. I will let you know that for nothing. Someone who once worked with him did tell me that. Right, 23 minutes gone. Again, we've been the better side. It's not been massively entertaining. We've hit the target twice through a Jake Cooper header that didn't really bother the keeper, and a Sean Williams long-range effort that also didn't really bother the goalkeeper either. So, we're gonna complain about that. We've been the better side of the two. Like I said, 320 people in the chat. So I'm hoping we can have some more excitement very shortly. Here comes Jake Cooper. Plays it to Troy Parrott, who again is very deep. Does well. Collects the ball well. Travels well. Plays a good ball. Leonard left-footed. I don't know why I'm laughing. It wasn't a bad effort, to be fair. But yeah, Parrott looks like he'd be brilliant in that number 10. But unfortunately, Troy, as much as I've always wanted us to play a 10 and we wouldn't play it, we're now playing a 10. So we don't need you to drop deep and play in that position as well, which is what you're currently doing. But he looks very good on the ball, Parrott, very confident on the ball. Seems to find himself a lot of time on the ball, which is an art in itself. Reading plays short. Goalkeeper put under pressure. Cleared left-footed. And Mill going to win it back. Here comes Jeb Wallace now. Knocks it into Parrott, who heads it to Thompson. Plays it back to Parrott. This time he can't keep hold of it. And Reading are going to break away. But Hutchinson committed. And I thought he'd won it, but he hasn't. And now his numbers, his mates at the back post, if he can find him. Luckily for us, he's crossing. at the cold blow lane then is about as good as John Danny Bavardsson's shooting, and it goes for a goal kick to Millwall. Oh dear, there's some horrible jokes going on. Yeah, Joe, spot on, mate. Look, couldn't see if it's Thompson or Parrott up front. The things we do for a natural striker, as I agree with that. And as Steve Lee said as well, we've been crying out for a 10, but we're actually playing a 10. So now we don't need him to sit up there. We need him to stay up front and not keep dropping deep now. It's just getting in Thompson's way by doing it. Neither 2 times number 10s. Yeah, exactly, Steve. I agree. That's a good question. That's actually a good question. It might be. I'm just not impressed with the standard across the board. It's not just us. It's the entire division. It's the entire division. I just don't get excited about football at a minute. I enjoy the live streams, but I really wish, we could look again. We've given the ball away there, just needlessly, just by bad decision making. Sean Hutchinson to Jed Wallace, back to Jake Hill. We just seem to go backwards a lot as well, backwards and backwards and backwards. Jake Coolmack says, "What is the starting 11, Dan?" Tell you what, Jake, I'll show you in a minute, mate. Why not? First of all, let's see what happens with this attack. Parrott does very well. Jesus, that was good. And he plays in Murray Wallace. Come on, Murray. Good cross. Doesn't beat the first man. It's going to go for a Millwall corner. Just before that does happen, I will quickly show you the starting 11 on the screen there. That is today's starting 11. Obviously, Bulkhouse is in goal, but you can't see it because of the Reading versus Millwall live score. Parrott starts as a lone striker. Scott Malone, strange decision for me that put him where he is. But there you go. It's going to be a corner to Millwall. Come on, let's start get this going now. Let's talk with chicken and lamb kebabs in the chat. Right now, I'm focusing on Jed Wallace's corner. By the way, I don't think Jed should be on corners. Back post, header, cleared. Thank you. Thank you. She is well trained. She is well trained. Let's not playing through these beers. Here's Jed now. Out wide left. Goes onto his left foot. Cuts it across. Cleared. It's scrappy in the box. He's scrappy in the box. Sean Williams almost wins it back again. And I'll let start playing through some lagers. And again, we've been the better side, but with no real end product. But at the same time, let's not complain too much because Reading have done absolutely nothing in the goal. Here's Jake Cooper now. Reading very deep in their half. Hutchinson to Woods. Woods, I don't mind that. It's unlucky. Tries a free ball to Thompson. Doesn't come off. It's cleared only as far as Jed Wallace. And here's Scott Malone now. Stands one up to the back post. Oh, Thompson almost got there. And still Mill have the ball. It's Ryan Leonard. Plays it to Ben Thompson. Thompson plays it to Woods. Woods is going to come sideways to Williams. What can Williams do? He plays it in nicely. He plays it into Malone, and Malone needed to be stronger there. And Troy Parrott does well to win it back. And Mill building a little bit of pressure here. Starting to pin Reading back a little bit. If we can keep the ball moving, Sean, keep moving, mate. Keep moving. Too long on the ball, Williams there. Just stood still on the ball for about 7 seconds. Eventually plays the ball to Murray Wallace. Murray Wallace tries to find Scott Malone down the line, and it goes for a throw onto Millwall. Inside, deep inside. Reading territory. Mill Holdings. It would be brilliant if Parrott could get off the mark on that subject, shall we say. Matthew Arnold says, evening mates have been amazing points. Yeah, she's well trained, mate. She is well trained. It's early days, though. She's still doing that 3 years down the line, then she's a keeper. Good question. Is Scalak out of contract this year? I believe Scalak is. I also believe Bavardson is. Tom Bradshaw is. I think Ryan Leonard is as well. After everything I said about Ryan Leonard, by the way, I'd be tempted to give him another contract. I think he will get another contract. Here's Ben Thompson on the ball at the minute. Should we give McNamara a go in the second half of the season? When he's on loan, is at the minute, Steve. Oh, no, who's this? This is Parrott down injured. Surely not. No, it's not. It's Sean Williams down injured. It's more of a kick than a... I think it's studs. I think he's got studs on the boot and he is up. And it is a free kick. Hang on, someone's stripping off there. Oh, Murray Wallace has gone off for some reason. Murray Wallace has gone off. I'm not laughing at that. Yeah, he's lost a tooth. Yeah, he's lost his shirt as well, Murray Wallace. I don't know what's happened, but we've had to give him a new shirt. Anyway, it's a free kick to Millwall in line with the opposition dugout. Jed Wallace hangs over it. Reading hold a high line. Jed Wallace floats one to the back post. Jake Cooper wins it, but can only head it off for a Reading goal kick. 30 minutes gone. The live score is on the screen. That was late on Williams, Steve. Oh, yeah, fucking people asking me questions about that. Come on, get lost. Goal kick taken. Not a lot happening in this game again. Not a lot happening. Not a lot happening. I don't rate Ryan Woods, so I've come to the decision now. I'm not really having Ryan Woods. Doesn't do enough in the game for me. Again, I've seen Sean Williams. I'm not saying he's a better player, but I've seen Sean Williams more involved. Millwall pressing well though. Parrott pressing, working hard, and it ends up back with the Reading goalkeeper. Cleared away. Ryan Woods wins the header to Murray Wallace. Oh, loses out again, Murray Wallace. He's had a bit of stinker so far, and now he's the wrong side of his man. Bolkowski, luckily, is going to come out and take that, and he does. The big dog collects it. I like that goalkeeper kit he's gone, by the way, the black and grey one. Oliver Smile says, our goalkeeper, player of the year already. He's definitely in contention, isn't he? Sean Hutchinson plays a very high, very long crossfield ball. It definitely weren't aimed at the Reading right back, but that's where it landed, right on his foot. And Reading are back in possession. Good pressure again. Is that from... That's Jed Wallace that time. Millwall at a minute, chasing shadows a little bit. Reading advance into our half. It's just a bit of keep ball from Reading. 32 minutes gone. 32 minutes gone. There's a lot of talk of women's football in the chat. I don't know what that is about. But there you go. Ben Thompson does well. Wins the ball back to Ryan Woods. Woods is massively over it, that. And he's massively overrated, honestly. And I know I'll get shit for that, but I'm strong in my opinions, and that is my opinions. Joe doesn't agree. Joe's said... Woods is levels above, but needs to play as a deeper player in a three like Fernandinho and Fabinho. Doesn't work in a two. Mate, I don't think he could get any deeper. Honestly, I don't think he could get any deeper than he already is. Playing any deeper, he'll be playing in goal. But strangely, I agree. He's very good on the ball. It's weird. Woods is shocking, says Symes. Starting to agree, mate. Casual says, he is ginger, end of. My old man hates gingers. He's bald though, my old man, so maybe it's just jealous he hasn't got any hair. But when I was a kid, he used to tell me that ginger people became ginger by picking their nose and eating it, and I believe that. So I thought they got ginger. Why is people making out this Steve Bruce and asking me my thoughts on Newcastle? I'm not interested. Colin Moon, legend, a regular donator to the channel. He's just donated £10 to the Lions TV Christmas fund. But thank you very much, Colin, for your donation. As always, you are a regular donator, and I very much appreciate your support. Patrick disagrees on the ginger front. He says, casual madness. Ginger people are brilliant. Let's change the subject slightly. I can do that because it's my show. Not a lot's going on in the game. If you like South Park, which I do, you might think that's weird. Who's seen the one where they turned Cartman ginger? That's a fucking good episode. On top of everything, I don't want to be a miserable bastard, but I feel like I'm getting a cold now on top of everything. Go update in the Championship. Brit Asombalomba gives Middlesbrough the lead against a struggling Derby County team. On this pitch, I'll take a go either way at the minute, just to liven it up. Oh, Ryan Leonard goes on a forward run, knocks it into Ben Thompson, 100 miles an hour. Thompson does well to flick it on, but he couldn't really do a lot with what Leonard gave him, and we concede possession. But just as I say that, we win it straight back. Sean Williams plays it to Murray Wallace, back to Williams, to Woods. And Woods and Williams at the minute are our deepest two players on the pitch. And again, Woods tries a long diagonal pass and kicks it straight off the pitch. And I honestly don't think he's very good. Honestly, I don't think he's very good. I'm sorry. "35 minutes gone at the end. The live score is on the screen. It is Millwall 0, Reading 0. And not a lot has happened. We're not producing a lot going forward, but we've been the better of the two sides. We created the better chances. Great tackle that by Sean Hutchinson. He was unlucky not to let chance. Come on, 3-on-3 at the back. Jeb Wallace cuts in. He's looking for some support. He hasn't really got it. And eventually he gets it in Murray Wallace. But by now, Reading have got 6-7 bodies behind the ball. And he goes square to Woods. And he goes square to Williams. Williams plays a little forward ball to Thompson, who gets a nudge in the back. And that could have been a free kick, that ref. And we've gone from breaking 3-on-3 to just retaining the ball 40 yards out from goal and not getting anywhere near it. Parrot now. We're just playing little 1-2s and just keeping the ball. Jeb Wallace again. Kicks it straight off the fucking pitch. Wow. To be fair, Jed's made a run there full with the ball. He's looking around for some help or for someone to make an interesting run, and no one did. And he just in the end just kept hold of the ball, Reading ended up with players behind the ball. When I watched the under 23s today, they had Nana Boateng and they had Abdul Malik, and they played George Alexander central and those two boys wide left and wide right. And what they did was they got the ball and they did things quickly and they attacked at pace. And it didn't always come off. But if you've got these wide people, that's what they've got to do. And we're too quick. We're too keen. We're too eager to slow the play down and come backwards 2 or 3. 2 or 3 yards, 2 or 3 passes. Jay Cooper's kicked off the pitch now. Fucking hell, the standard's gone to shit here. Someone's just spent £47.50 on the No One Likes a store. It just came up on my phone. Harry and Julie Bowden, good evening. How are you? From Northampton. Yeah, Ben Reed, you're right, mate. So we always come backwards and inside. And again, look, I made the title of this video of my pre-match video. I said both teams have forgotten how to win. I was tempted to make it, if we score, we win. That's why I was tempted to make the title of this video, because we don't concede many goals, but we just can't fucking score any. And if we could score a couple, we'd be absolutely on fire, by the way. And not a lot is happening here at all. Steve Lees, yes, legend. By the way, Steve, and anyone else that was on that quiz, what I'm going to do is the Lions CV boys are not getting the prizes. So I know 2 of them finished high up, but you're going to get it, Steve. The highest 3-place patrons are going to win that. I think Danny Flattery, I think, won the shirt. I think you come 5th, but actually came 2nd because of the other boys. So I'm going to bump your vouchers up to £50 in total. Sorry, Steve, I will sort that for you this week. Just carnage at the minute. Tony Craig Lions Lounge tomorrow, by the way, in case I mentioned that this week. I don't think I have. It's very difficult to keep on top of things with 2 games a week. Amongst other work, I'm starting to get quite a bit of other work coming in, editorial. But yeah, I'm still trying to get the videos out thick and fast. And as I said, we've got someone asked earlier about the streaming with the Twitch. I just haven't got the time at the minute, honestly. I just do not have the time. I will probably do it at some point, but I have not got the time. Dan, what's your favourite beer? My favourite beer is probably Peroni, to be honest. I like Peroni. I like San Miguel. Like Amstel. It'd be easy to say beers I don't like. One is Budweiser. Shit, tastes like fizzy water. And the other is Corona, not because of the virus. It doesn't really taste a lot. How's the new gaff, Dan? Someone says. Needs work, mate. Needs work. Lovely building, but needs painting and the like. New curtains, shit like that. New sofas. Colin Moon says we can still fix this season. We haven't told off yet. No, it's a weird one, Colin. It's just sort of there, isn't it? But it doesn't quite happen. And at the minute, I feel sorry for the 331 of you that have been good enough to tune in and watch this live stream because I've got nothing to report. Nothing to report. But as I said, having said that, we've been the better side of the two. So what does that say for Reading? Here comes Ryan Woods with a long diag to Ben Thompson. That's a good ball that time. Ben Thompson's going to keep it in play. Is it going to go for almost a corner? Just about goes for a throw on. I'm spilling beer. I'm spilling beer now, missing my mouth, trying to read the comments. What's happened now? What has happened now? We've done a quick throw or something like that. And Ben Thompson's been caught offside with getting the ball back. You're annoying me, Steve Bruce. Sorry, mate. I can't have you. Just go away. You're just annoying me. Talking about Newcastle and then saying all sorts of weird shit. Yeah, Joe, you know what? I agree, mate. Pressure on him, do you mean just because results ain't going well? Or, I mean, let's have it right. I said these stats are easily watchable either way, aren't they? You can paint a brilliant picture with stats in negative or positive, but for me, stats can brush over things sometimes. And obviously, people choose to use decent stats rather than unfavourable ones. But we've won 3 games in the last 15 in the league at the Den. And for me, it's not going very well on the Gary Rowett, unfortunately. But again, he hasn't got his own players. As you said, a lot of these players, Neil Harris, brought in. Oh, do you know what, though? I love Paul Scholes. What a player. FIFA Clips says £100 on Parrott getting injured. Oh, dear. That is negativity through the roof. Through the roof. 43 minutes nearly on the clock as we approach half time. Reading attacking the Coldblow Lane end in their red kit. Have a throw on near the dugout. Hutchinson having a little nibble, and it's going to be a free kick there to Reading, and rightly so. Jeb Wallace isn't happy, but Sean Hutchinson had a couple of little nibbles there, in my opinion, and eventually the ref, it was actually a foul on from Jed Wallace, but yes, you, Jed, it was you. It was you. Oh, yeah, let's talk about something positive, Susan. Good idea. I did put a video out at full time today from the match. Did a little match report for the under-23s game. Cross into the box. Bolkowski comes out and takes that with ease. Of course, Steve, that's a fantastic... I will come back to yours, Susan, but this is a fantastic stat from Steve. Says, win percentage, Neil Harris, 41.63. Gary Rowett, 41.18. And the reason we sort of took that before is because it was more entertaining under Rowett, wasn't it? But now it isn't anymore. It's very dull, but again, we need to bear in mind that these players missing chances and can't score goals. They weren't players that Gary Rowett's bought. However, he is bought in Woods, who I don't really rate. I think he's having an absolute jolly up, to be fair. Ryan Woods, that's what I think he's doing. He's just strolling around, doing not a fucking lot, and making himself look good. When I was an apprentice, when I was a roofer, we used to do that. We used to play a game, see who could do the least, but make themselves look the busiest. Which is probably why I didn't succeed in that career. But that's what Woods reminds me of. He looks busy. He looks like he's doing loads of good work, but he's not actually doing a lot. Scott Malone does well there. Good ball. Early Parrott. Good ball. Ryan Leonard now. It's just checked back for it a bit and lost to the momentum. And here's Jed Wallace. Back to Ryan Leonard. Leonard now back to Jed. Jed across to Sean Williams. And again, we're going backwards here. But a ball. Ryan Woods now inside to Ben Thompson. Little touch to Parrott. On his left foot, he's going to shoot. That is a free kick. Parrott sets himself to shoot 25 yards out, and it's a free kick. And this is, I would say, Jed Wallace territory, but it looks like Troy Parrott's going to be taking this. Yeah, fucking that was a foul. But Good move from Millwall. Good interchanging passing. Ben Thompson does well into Parrott. As Parrott pulls back to shoot on his left foot, he gets his foot clipped, and it's a free kick to Millwall, 25 yards out. It couldn't be any more central. And Jed Wallace is now hovering over it. There's 1 minute additional time. This will be an absolute brilliant time to score. Scott Maloney's also standing over it. It's going to be Jed Wallace, surely. It's going to be Jed Wallace, surely, in the last minute of the half. It is, if you said to Jed, pick that ball up and put it anywhere on the pitch where you'd like to take a free kick from, I'm guessing pretty much that's where he put it. Come on, let's end this off on a high. Jed Wallace strikes. Oh, what a goal! Get in there, Jed Wallace. Fuck me. What a free kick. What a free kick. Get in. What a free kick. Jed Wallace, Millwall 1, Reading 0. That is an absolute, fucking delicious, Jed. What a strike. Jed Wallace, 1-0, right on half-time. A free kick won by Troy Parrott. That is an absolute peach from Jed. Oh, what a goal. What a goal. Jack Carter on the group chat says Beckham versus Greece. Get in. 1-0. As I said, it was perfectly placed. It was almost bang in the middle of the goal. It's 25 yards out. For those who didn't see it, was a little bit like David Beckham against Greece. It was fucking brilliant. Danny Revel says Jed back up to 10 million. Gary Toll says Jed Wallace to score first. Jed is enjoying himself. Wallop, come on. Come on, you Lions. And there is the half-time whistle. Jesus Christ. Well done, Jed. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, mate. Pikey, I will update the score. But a minute I'm reading the comments of a Jed Wallace strike, and that was, I criticised him at the time, but oh my God, that was an unbelievable free kick. And again, for the second game in a row, we go in at half-time 1-0 up. Now, we need to just see this game out. Ideally, kill the game off. But what a free kick from Jed Wallace. A dire half again. But again, was it a dire half? We were still the better side throughout. It just wasn't very entertaining. But Jed Wallace changed all that by doing this. Bang on half-time. Bang. Jed Wallace, 1-0, 46 minutes, almost the last kick of the game. The half. What a time to score it. Steve Lees. If he stays like this, Gary Rowett's win rate will now be 43.14. Well done, Jed. The man. Come on, you Lions. Mark, how are you, mate? Michael Chaplin, come on, you Lions. No, Paul, do you know what, mate? I was hanging through the fence trying to get his attention. I'm doing Tony Craig tomorrow, Lions Lounge. And apparently, Tony Craig and Steve Morrison are quite tight. And David Ford said to me, if anyone can get you Steve Morrison, it's going to be Tony Craig. So, we live in hope, Paul. We live in hope. Gets in, says Z5 Pro D. The Velveteen Orchestra. He said the Veletian. The Velveteen Orchestra says that was like one of your free kicks. I'm sure we all say it, mate. I've scored one like once myself, even though I was a goalkeeper. Danny Ravel says that was needed big time. Correct, Dan. It was. Colin Moon again. You absolute legend. Thank you very much for donating £10 to Lions TV. Let's not sit back now, says Dave Martin. I agree, Dave. Yeah, Rod says the same. Let's kick on. Steve Morrison said, almost as good as one of yours. I remember you scoring good goals, Steve, but never many free kicks, if I'm honest. Steve Lees, absolute legend, donates £5 to Lions TV. If you're wondering what these boys are doing, by the way, they're donating to the channel via Super Chat. You can do it as a one-off, if you please. If not, not a drama. No defensive now, please. Mr. Manager, go for it. No sitting back. I agree. Millwall Holdings, we do need to start going. I'm having a beer now. Well done, Gal. Let's crack on. Bosh. How much for Jed Wallace? Should probably do that on Cody, but there you go. Billy Simon says we can say what we want about Jed, but he does step up 9 times out of 10. which is not a lot of the others do. Yeah, agree, mate. And funny enough, I was having this chat today with my mate. You know, we do slate gen at times, and I'm the worst one for it. But he always goes out there and gives 110%. Get in, says Vapes. Millwall Stew says, get in, bae. Yeah, bae. Bailey Fendon says, come on, Millwall. Jed Beckenham. Did you say Beckenham? I thought I mispronounced that wrong first, John. And all of a sudden, my torn rotator cuff and arm in a sleeve feels a little bit better. Good point. Oliver says, where you gone, Oliver? Fucking lost you here, mate. Cool, there is comments galore here, sorry. Parrot livelier and better on the ball than any forward we have. That's what Rout has to deal with. Our non-loan forwards all out of their depth. Richard Crawley, mate, I'd agree. He's looked very strong in that first half as Parrot. I still think he probably looks better in a 10, though, than an out-and-out striker. But I do agree that he's looking very good. Great goal. Mitch Kelshaw says, what you done, Dan? Too much tugging in the bath. No tugging, mate. No tugging. It's actually an old injury, a torn rotator cuff. For those who keep asking, I'm not sure I'm boring you, but I will tell you again. So basically, I was a roofer years ago, and then about 6 years ago, I needed an operation on a torn rotator cuff. And when they said, oh, you can have the operation, but you've got to have 8 to 10 weeks in a sling, you won't be able to move your arm. And at the time, I think I was married. I think my ex-wife was pregnant. I think that we had just bought a house, which we was doing up, and I couldn't afford to have the time off work. So I didn't get the operation done. Over the years, it gives me a little bit of jip. I've learned to live with it. And the other day, it's completely shot to bits. Completely shot to bits. And there's donations popping up, which I'm trying to catch up with, and I do apologise. Kerry Lane, thank you very much, Kerry. Donates £5 to the Millwall, to Lions TV. I do appreciate the donations. Was that for Dan and the beer? Anyone donate on the back of me down in almost the whole pint of Stella there? Well, there you go. This controversial Greg. One of the best halves we've had in some time. Williams was excellent. Again, look, I don't think it was fantastically entertaining, but we was the better side, wasn't we? We was the better side. We created a lot more than Reading. We restricted them at the other end, of course, which is very important. Yeah, Williams, I like Williams. I think he does a lot of good work. I think he's not afraid to try things further up the pitch, like Woods is. Harley Muller, row it out, get Pochettino in before he's taken. Speaking to your old man the other day, Harley, I was like, have you got another son who's on my chat? And he was like, yeah, he has. Harley Muller, by the way, is Hayden Muller's brother, for those who want a fanboy on that one. Yeah, Steve, Reading have offered absolutely nothing. It's strange. How can they be so good at the start of the season? You know, they're one of them clubs that sometimes start well and you always know they're going to fall away. I've got to see some hair in front of my glasses now, somewhere. Stinker tonight, but everything has just got a lot better because Millwall are 1-0 up. It's an interesting one from Dan Glebe. Says 57% possession. I shouldn't. I'm not hammering Jed, but I tell you what, Joe, that is absolutely fucking spot on. That is absolutely spot on, Joe. How are you getting on with your editing and that, by the way, mate? Aren't you doing some form of videography course or something? I'm sure you was. How are you getting on with that? But mate, Joe, spot on, mate. Honestly, that is perfect. Eddie Driftwood says, Dan, it's time for a piss. Surely, you're almost a mind reader, Eddie. Eddie Driftwood. What an interesting and fun name to say. Have I been enjoying the Effie's Turkish beers lately? No, I don't think I've really drunk them, unless you think you've seen me somewhere. No one likes his clothing. Someone just spent £53 in the shop. By the way, no one likes his clothing. Currently, are doing gift cards, ideal for Christmas, ideal for special occasions, between £10 and £100. You can buy them now on the No One Likes Us website. On that basis, I am contractually obliged to show you some sponsorships. Not only that, I want to show you some of these adverts because they're both Millwall fans, both having a go, both been good enough to back the channel. So if you're after a bit of Bitcoin or you're after some driveway, some patios, some fake grass, all that doing in and around the local area, is two Millwall fans who've got their own businesses and need the Millwall family to pay them some attention during lockdown.
Hi, welcome to Unique Builders, Drivers and Patios. We are based in Bromley. We specialise in all interior and exterior works, driveways, patios, all building works, landscaping, fencing, artificial grass and decking, and much more. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, yell.com, Google, or you can drop me a message on WhatsApp on 078 245 49419 for a free quotation today.
Fucking thing. Sorry, 1 second. This is why I'm on YouTube, and I'm not. Well, to be fair, I'm only one man. I can't do everything, and I do have to do everything. So, get out of this.
ChangeAngel.io is a wallet-to-wallet, non-custodial swap exchange created by the community for the community. It only takes seconds to sign up, and better still, you can log in using Atom ID or DigiID, powered by Digibyte blockchain technology. When utilizing the ChangeAngel platform, you know that your transaction is secure, as well as fast. And if you ever have any questions, our support team is available 24/7. ChangeAngel lists many great coins and will donate a portion of swap revenue to the non-ICO coins listed on our swap exchange to help enhance the project's development. We unite all projects to work together and raise cryptocurrency awareness by organizing, sponsoring, and attending events worldwide. We invest in blockchain-centric projects. Ready to make a change? Help unite communities? Support your favorite projects? Choose ChangeAngel.io, the swap exchange for social good.
There you go. Why am I drinking out of a girl's glass? I have to drink. Well, by the way, I've just moved. So loads of stuff, as I keep mentioning, I've just moved. Have I mentioned that? I don't think I've mentioned I've just moved. Loads of stuff still boxed up. So I've got a nice Peroni glass. I've also got a lovely glass that my son bought me when he went on holiday once. Some nice beer glasses. But at the minute, I have to have beer freezing cold. And if I pour a pint into a pint glass, it gets a little bit warm too quick. And I'm not all about that. I'm more of a bottle drinker, really, than a pint drinker. Yeah, there you go. There's the answer to that one. Charlie Frankham says, opinion on Thompson up front. But he's not actually playing up front. But I know what you mean. It looks like he is. He's playing sort of in tandem with Parrott. I'm not moaning, but a couple of people pointed out on the live stream. Steve Lee's pointed out on the live stream as well that Parrott's dropping deep and playing that 10, but we've been craving, but we are playing with a 10. But I don't mind that because there's not a massive detachment. At least you've got a lot of players in around each other. B Line correctly points out that Troy Parrott won the free kick that led to Jeb Wallace's absolute wonder free kick. I've gone back in the comments here somewhere. Yeah, I've gone back in the comments a little bit. Glenn Williams likes Troy Parrott's energy. Oliver, this is the one I wanted to put up. Would you say, is it better than Cardiff and Swansea away from Jed? I was at Swansea last season. That was a year ago yesterday, by the way. That was a great free kick. Similar position. I think tonight's free kick was better than away at Swansea. I wasn't at Cardiff because I have to see my kids on. Well, I have to see my kids on Boxing Day. I choose to see my kids on Boxing Day. So I have my sons on Boxing Day. So I didn't go last year to Cardiff. Tonight's was a great free kick, but I don't think it was as good as Cardiff last year. That was something special. That's further out, further in the top corner. That's going to take some beating. But it's good that we're talking. Tony, I say good that we're talking about chances that we've, good free kicks that we have scored. My favourite ABBA song. What's fucking going on here? Tony Knowles, Dan, tell the guys to get off the stream saying we scored. What's the point? I do block them, Tony. I didn't see it, mate. Sorry, because I was looking at the screen. But if anyone says that we score before I've seen it or makes himself generally a busy cock, I do ban them from the channel. But get Wally's on its own. I can't help it, mate. I do apologise. It's annoying for the regulars. Thomas Iden says, who is your man of the match? So far, good question. Good question, Thomas. My man of the match so far would probably be Parrott. I think Parrott's been lively. I think Sean Williams has done well. I think that Ben Thompson's done well. I'm enjoying Ryan Leonard at right back as well. I'm not saying he's been the best player, but again, we've played okay. Here's a free kick again, by the way. Malone dummy to shoot, and then Jed did. The goalkeeper's not moved. It's a fucking absolute corker of a goal. And at the minute, I predicted a 1-0 win, but with Ben Thompson getting that, so I'll absolutely take 1-0. However, I don't mind getting it wrong and not being top of the Lions TV score prediction leaderboard. I'll happily be further down the pecking order as long as we can score goals and get our sight. You know, Lions TV, sometimes we bring people together. I feel a little bit like Cilla Black on Surprise, Surprise. Paul Wise, you said Tony Knowles. Are you the Tony I know? Is it him? If it is, get in touch. Lockdown ends next week. Boys, he's going to have a beer somewhere. I know for a fact where I'll be next Sunday in the Hilltop Tap in Sidcup, boozing like a warrior when that opens back up. What a great pub that is, by the way. Look at this. This is just, it just puzzles me, this. I'm not angry about this. It just puzzles me. Bookworm says, Liverpool forever. It's a Millwall versus Reading live stream, mate. I don't... Why? Liam Buxton says, Jed. You beast. B-Line says there was too many to ban. I did see one. One was a regular. So I will say it again. If the goal goes in and you see it go in, we're all watching on different streams in different places at different times. Some people will be in front of some people will be in front of others. Please don't make yourself a busy bastard and say in the chat that it's gone in before I've seen it. Once it's gone in, because you're not just ruining it for me, you're also ruining it for the people who may not have seen it. I'll fucking throw you out and ban you. Simple as that. Please don't be a busy, but nothing worse than a busy bastard. Goal goes in, enjoy the goal. Just enjoy it. Jump around, cheer, punch your old woman, throw some red wine up the wall. And then once I've said it's gone in, we can talk about it all night, but don't make yourself busy. Anyway, the second half is underway. And Harry and Julie Bowden say, if we get an early goal second half, game over. Well, of course, we in the second half, Steve, is Money, Money, Money my favourite song. I'll sing it for you. It is Money, 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 lots of money, hashtag fucking pay me. How was that, Steve? For you. Fucking pay me, hashtag pay me. Love it. Troy Parrott's having a little bit of argy-bargy. Ben Thompson's been chopped. I was too busy singing about chow, 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 hashtag pay me. And it's been a free kick to Millwall. Ben Thompson's been rattled a bit. The Reading player's protesting. I'm just about to see the replay. It wasn't that bad. He's gone for the ball. He's actually got the ball, but he's gone through Thompson a bit as well without raising his arm or anything. Thompson's holding his shin somehow, even though the guy's headed it. Oh, the geezer goes to pick Thompson up, and then it's all off. Troy Parrott's grappling, someone else is getting involved, and it ends in the results in a free kick to Reading. Jed Wallace for Ballon d'Or. Right, so the second half is underway. If you're just joining us, the score's on the screen. No, it isn't. Amateur hour. There it is on the screen now. Jed Wallace with the free kick and injury time at the end of the first half. Well, Sparky, this is the wonderful world of football, mate. I don't think he offers a lot. Technically, he's fucking brilliant. I agree. But it doesn't affect a football match. He doesn't do anything. He doesn't protect the back four. He doesn't offer anything going forward. He's a little bit lazy. He's having a bit of a jolly up. He spreads a lovely 20, 30-yard pass, but other teams can let you have it in them areas. He goes, yeah, player 1-2. He just bounces it. Yeah, bounces it. Yeah, set me. Yeah, and he's bouncing it off Hutchinson, Cooper, and getting it back and just going out the other way, but it's not affecting a football match. You know it, Steve. Where you going? Edward Tobin, yes, mate. Sorry. Fat light. That wasn't what I meant to put up. that wasn't the comment I was supposed to put up. Where is it? Dan, you look like you are in a Turkish steam room. Yes, mate. I know it looks shocking. I do apologise. I've just moved. If you didn't hear that for the 50,000th time during this stream, and it needs decorators. I'm in the spare room. There's boxes, absolutely. boxes everywhere. Everything's boxed up. And I'm trying to just get these live streams done to the best of my ability. But yeah, it does look a bit shit in a minute, but it will be decorated to a high standard soon. If you just joined the stream, it was an absolute shit show of a start, by the way. I was late by 15 minutes. Then I was sweating. Then I couldn't get some stuff to work. Then someone knocks on the door. Some random comments. Look at these just random comments. Paul Wise, do you remember me? Then someone just comes in with thoughts on Danny Ings. Then Hardcore comes in with, if KSI asked you to box him for an event, would you? Of course I would, because he's fucking a massive YouTuber. And I'd spark him out in about 10 seconds. She's good. She's good. She's good. She's good. Stella right up. She's also produced these little treats as well. Some caramel nibbles. Why not? What does my Richard think of me doing this? What do you mean? Doing what? YouTube? Right, let's concentrate on the game. Oh, chance for Reading. Trickles into Balkowski's hands. Again, look, we're critical of us going forward. And we're critical that it's not that exciting, but we need to remember as well, defensively we are very, very good. And we limit teams to very minimal chances and shots from distance, which is exactly what was happening. What was happening the weekend? Benjamin Bloom's got a nice bird. I'm sure she's a lovely woman. He's a lovely man. Kieran, too late, mate. I've already opened them before I see that. Right. Oi, Dan, you bloody muppet! Why you got a bird slaving for you? I'd say it's a good thing, mate. I got well trained, didn't I? Ryan Woods on the ball to Ryan Leonard. Plays it off the Reading winger, and it'll be a throw on to Millwall. 50 minutes on the clock. I wanted the really eventful first half. Now we've had a 1-0 lead taken into the second half. Forgot what I was saying there. Never mind. Free kick to Reading. Oh, yeah, I'll take a very dull second half. A few birds would be turned off by saying your job is a professional Millwall fan, especially when you've only been going 2 years. Well, no, the channel's been going nearly 5 now, so I can't have this 1 year shout hanging over me. We've also proved many, many times through pictures, which I should actually show now, but I will format them for next time, that I've been going Millwall since I was 5 years old. And on top of that, few Richards don't mind the fact that I'm a YouTuber. It's quite a good job, isn't it? Sitting in, supporting the club that I, follow. Dan, did you introduce yourself to your bird as a social influencer? She's a Millwall fan, actually. No, that's one thing I'm definitely not, is a social influencer. And for the people who think I'm a role model, think I'm just a geezer that does videos. I don't claim to be a social influencer. I don't claim to be a role model. I don't claim to be a hero. I just do Millwall videos. If people want to watch them, brilliant. If they don't, no problem. Go on. Unlucky. We're still pressing very high, very well. Reading have got out of there, though. Now they're on the attack. 52.5 minutes gone. Oh, it's a great ball. Chance for Reading. Oh, it's gone through Balkowski's legs. It's a great ball over the top. It's a great ball over the top. It's gone through Balkowski's legs. It's a beautiful little dink pass. And Ryan Leonard's got caught flat-footed. And he's close. He's very close in, the Reading striker. He's here left-footed. It's gone through. Bart sort of set himself. It's gone off through his legs, off the inside of his foot and into the back of the net. Bart's instantly turned around and bollocked someone. I think Ryan Leonard. It was a disappointing goal. But I don't know. Yeah, here come Millwall again. He's Jed Wallace now at the other end, though, straight away. That's poor, Jed. That's poor, Jed. You've got to be better than that. And straight away again, for the second week in a row, we concede our lead. Disappointing. That's... So I'm not laughing. I'm laughing at a joke that just pops up in one of my WhatsApp groups. It was a. Yeah. See, someone saying, Dave Panetta saying it's a poor goal. Steve Morrison saying, drop this keeper and get Frank Fielding in. It was. I'm not sure if it was that much of a bad goal. Yeah, it's Parrott though straight away. Chance, drag back, great play from Parrott. Puts it across to Sean Williams, who hits one left-footed, deflects off the defender, and it's a corner to Millwall. That was Balkowski's blame Leonard there, but it was a very, very good ball. It was a very good ball over the top, and then it's a shot. It's gone through Balkowski's legs. Yes, I don't think. He spread himself. It's come at him very quickly. I don't know if I'm being too favourable towards Bart. It's a corner for Mill anyway. 55 minutes gone. It's been played short and it's just getting played around now. And over that back the woods, and he'll no doubt go sideways, which he does. Ben Thompson on the ball. We've gone from having a corner to now. Well, there's a ball gone back in the box. There's no one near that, and it's a poor flick. Jake Cooper's going to see that out. And it's going to be another corner. Another thing I don't agree with is short corners. Another thing I don't agree with is corners to be taken by Jed Wallace. I think Sean Williams hangs them up lovely. Oh, yeah, Katie Carroll says, don't forget the live score. Very, very true, Katie. Thank you for reminding me. And 2 weeks in a row, we conceded a lead. Jed Wallace with a corner, goes towards the back post. Cooper wins it. The goalkeeper saves it. And it is 1-1. Disappointing again. I'll be honest, I thought that was quite a good goal from Reading. The finish maybe not so, but the ball over the top was a very, very good ball. And yes, Ryan Leonard's man did get on the wrong side of him, but it was an inch perfect pass. It was brilliant. Balkowski spreads himself. Very unfortunate. It hits him where it does and goes in between his legs. Swansea 0, Sheffield Wednesday 1. In other games, Adam Reach with the goal. Cool. Steve Morrison goes in. Gone in. Says Ryan Leonard is a 2-bob amateur. Katie Carroll says something that seems to be correct. We can't keep a lead at the minute, can we? And here come running again, crossed into the box, headed clear by Cooper. We're going to try and save that from going for a corner, but it's just bobbling around in the box. Oh, crossed in. And again, same as last week. We conceded a goal, and then we just seem to get really shaky for a while after that. At the minute, it's looking Reading the more likely after offering nothing in the first half. 57 minutes gone. Reading retaining the ball now quite nicely. 57.5 minutes gone. Long ball forward. Oh, Hutchinson didn't win the initial header, but recovered well to play it back to Balkowski. Balkowski's cleared one long and gone down. Hopefully he'll be getting back up. And now we look a little bit disjointed again. A little bit like the life's been sucked out of us. Frustrating, mate. Frustrating. Test some more lager. David Martin says, Bart has been our best player this season by far. Someone just disagreed with you there. Gary Turrell says, no way, Bart's been our best keeper. Been our best player, sorry. I don't really think that's Bart's fault, if I'm really, really honest. It's point blank. He's gone for his legs, yes. But he's put the barrier down, as in he's got one leg down and turned it sideways. Would I have complained if Jordan Marshall would let that in? Possibly. The ref says play on. Oh, now he's pulled it back. But there's 3 players down. Fuck me, there's 2 Millwall players down and a Reading player down. I can't work out what's going on. Paul Wise says we are becoming draw specialists. Costas says Pork Donner only. Fair enough. Honestly. I need to catch up with you here. I've still got 4 lagers left. The ref originally, it was a foul on Mill. It wasn't a really bad one. In this day and age, it's worse than it would have been 10 years ago. Probably wouldn't even been a foul. But the ref says play on. Then he pulls it back when he realises these 2 Mill players are on their arse. Yeah, Mill Holding says Reading got to be one of the most boring clubs in the country. Wait a minute, I think we're matching them. Free kick, ship long. Jake Cooper doesn't win it under pressure, and it's going to be cleared down the line by Reading. Woods does well. Puts it through someone's legs. Why didn't you just knock it straight back to him, Jed? Fucking hell. As for brilliant is at points, Jed, he's really frustrating at others. That's a foul on Sean Hutchinson, surely. However, Hutchinson should have carried on, and he didn't. And he complains to the ref instead of clearing the ball, and now it's run out of play, and it is a throw-on to Reading. Yeah, I'm left. You know what? As well, my left arm I'm left-handed, and it's my bad arm, which is annoying. If you are just joining us, it is Millwall 1, Reading 1. There's an hour gone. Millwall attacking the cold blow lane end in this second half. We took the lead in the injury time of the first half. Jeb Wallace, an unbelievable free kick straight into the top corner. And just after half time, well, that's a lie, for about 55 minutes, Reading equalised. Brilliant ball over the top. Striker gets the wrong side of Ryan Leonard. I don't really blame Leonard for that, though, to be honest with you. And then the shot from close range squirms between Bulkowski's legs. And again, look, Jed, as much as I praised him, he's gone from scoring that world with a free kick to not even be out. He was like couldn't trap a bag of cement at the minute. Lucas Wright says, what do I think of Parrott tonight? We started very well. He's playing a decent role. He's playing as a striker, but almost playing as a 10. He's very good with his feet. He's very composed. He drops deep and takes balls in difficult areas for defenders to work out who's trying to mark him. But I'd like to see him play a little bit more central. Of course, he did create and was brought down for the free kick, which Jed Wallace did score from. Here come Millwall again. Need to build a bit of momentum. Again, took the lead in the first half without really playing well, although he was the better side. Ryan Leonard inside to Ryan Woods. Flicked on to Parrott. Flicked on to Scott Malone. And it's going to be Sean Williams just overhits it. And Murray Wallace can't keep it in play. And I was going to say our levels are dropped, but our levels weren't really there, was they? Did he just say Bavarson's going to be coming on in a moment? Please tell me he didn't say Bavarson's going to be coming on in a moment. Please tell me I've misheard that and the combination of codeine and Stella has confused my tiny little brain. He is coming on. He's talking about the chance he missed in the goal he scored against Reading last week. Dave Martin says, take the handbrake off Mr. Rout. By that, I assume that you don't mean bring Bavarsson on, but it is happening. Oh, my God. I'll just let out an almighty fart just in desperation and frustration. Troy Parrott's coming off. John Daly Bavarsson. Oh, my God. He's going on. You just know he's going to score the winner now, don't you? You just know he's going to score the winner. Billy Symes says, Bod will score again against his previous club, of course. He did score against his old club last season in a 2-0 win, February the 20th, I believe it was, or January the 20th. Matt Smith getting the other goal that day, both against his former club, both in the second half. Dave Shields is going 2-1 win now for Millwall. Yeah, Andreas Strand says, what? Michael Chapman says, why Bavarsson? And Joe Holloway answers that question, said, because he loves a goal against Reading, to be fair. And here comes Ben Thompson. Now, again, we got a chance of men over here, but Ben Thompson needs help. He's going to lose the ball here. He's just sort of run it into no area and someone take it off him. Cleared by the Reading goalkeeper. 63 minutes gone. Right, come on, let's really start focusing here and getting involved. Getting involved in the game. Yeah, I did. Did you hear that? I did let one rip. Sorry, that can happen. Oh, no, someone else is down now. Someone else is down. Who is this? Is that Sean Williams again? Oh, Sean Williams. Oh, my God, his ankle. He's twisted his ankle in the ground there. If 2020 was a football, I'm assuming you mean John Daly Bavarsson. Sean Williams is down there. He's holding his knee. Like twisted his ankle, but maybe he did twist his ankle and his knee didn't twist with it, if you know what I mean. Charlie Woolard says he should try Scalake. It looks like he might have a choice here. We're actually dropping like flies, and we need this January transfer window. Graham White says, how many subs can we make? We can make 5 subs. Sean Williams is gingerly walking off the pitch. Ryan Wood's nowhere near him. What's our options here? What is our options? I mean, you got Ryan Leonard, that is actually a central midfielder, but who could go right back then? In that instance, you could bring on Alex Pearce and put Sean Hutchinson right back, put Ryan Leonard back in midfield, and take off Sean Williams. And this is worrying. This is very, very worrying. Good shout, Joe. Hayden Muller could go right back. Hayden Muller isn't a right back, by the way. Someone else said that to me the other day. Brown is a right back. Is that you again, Joe? Yeah, or Brown. I'd rather go with Muller, to be honest. But Jake Cooper now against his old club. Great run from Cooper through the middle to Thompson now. Thompson's going to play it wide. Says, Jed, we need a good ball from you, Jed. We need a good ball. And he's kicked it straight against the first man. Throw on to be taken by Ryan Leonard. Ben Thompson, good run. Give it back to Leonard now. Give it back to Leonard. Now get it in, Lenny. He doesn't take the opportunity to get it in. Now he goes short. And now we're under pressure with lots of players around. The shed goes backwards to Woods, who'll definitely go backwards. He does to Hutchinson. But it's nice play. We keep the ball. Mill still have the ball. Ryan Leonard tries a little one that doesn't come off. And now Jeb Wallace on the ball. Go on, play it square. No, why have you played it there? He had to play that square to Malone, surely. Here's Woods. Here's Thompson now. Can Thompson get one in the box? Plays it back to Woods. Woods will look for a 2-yard pass. Woods will look for a definite 2-yard pass. He does. 2-yard pass to Sean Hutchinson. Hutchinson plays it in the jet under pressure. Plays it to Leonard, who loses it, but then again works hard to win it back. And Ben Thompson chests it down to a Reading player. Oh, God's sake. Was that Williams, Joe? I thought it was. I couldn't work out how he come back on so quickly. But if Williams had have made the right decision there, which he should have done, but he didn't, and the ball ends up back with Bolkowski. Bolkowski's trying to move it quickly. And as is Jake Cooper, we're building a little bit of momentum here, like we're trying to get back on top of the game. And here comes Murray Wallace down the left wing. Someone needs to help him out, though, and he cuts back and trips over. He manages to keep hold of the ball just about. Where's he going here? He ends it up with Cooper. Williams, who seems to recover from an early injury, into Bavarsson. Bavarsson plays to Scott Malone, who's not really been in the game at all, Malone, is he? But it's a good ball into Sean Williams now, who comes to the edge of the box. Great ball in, chance. Bavarsson! Oh, it's a good save. It's a good save. Bavarsson was unlucky. Jed Wallace goes over and high-fives Bavarsson. Malone into Williams. Williams, great ball into Jed. Jed lays off Bavarsson. Oh, it's a great save. It's a great save. Bavarsson is almost the hero. Oh, the goalkeeper's made a fantastic save to keep that out. Bavarsson goes high. It's a corner now. Jed Wallace again to take it. Out swinger. Jake Cooper under a lot of pressure. And it's cleared eventually, but only as far as Sean Hutchinson, who's going to go back inside, isn't he? Yes. To Woods. Woods. That's not Thompson. Regardless, Mill still have the ball. Great crossfield ball from Hutchinson. Great crossfield ball. There's a chance to get the ball in the box early, which isn't taken. Jed cuts inside. 30 yards out. He's going to shoot, you know. He's ended up with the ball back. Terrible shot. Deflects off a Reading defender and ends up back with him. Sean Williams, great switch to Ryan Leonard, who takes the ball nice on his chest. He plays it line to Ben Thompson, who's on the edge of the box now, but out wide. Tries to take on a Reading defender and gets absolutely no change out of him. And it's cleared by Reading. Sean Hutchinson has been rolled here. And now the Reading striker's on his own, but he's running towards goal. Great feet from him. He tries to cut back and he is fouled. He is fouled. Some great work. Sean Hutchinson booked in the process. He can't really argue with that, to be honest with you. Mill Holding says, honestly think with a different outlook we could easily get in the playoffs. Would you mean an outlook from the players or the manager? In which way do you mean that, mate? That was great football from Millwall. We didn't capitalise on it, Dave. And at the minute, we are now defending after a very good bit of play from the Reading striker. Takes it into his feet on the halfway line. No Sean Hutchinson's behind him. Just lets it run. Dummies it. Takes on Sean Hutchinson. Makes some very good distance. Drags his team up the pitch and is fouled on the edge of the box. And as a result, it's a free kick. Same sort of distance as Jed Wallace scored for us from, but it's a lot wider. It's on the angle almost of the penalty area, and it's a difficult one. Bulkowski's lined up a wall and almost stood behind it. Free kick comes in, goes over the bar. The big man had it covered all day long. Mill Holding says the manager. You want the manager to have a different outlook. Again, you say, yes, and Rao, it's too cautious. I do agree in a way, but we need to obviously realise, again, none of these players really, with the exception of Mason Bennett, who seems to be always injured, and Ryan Woods, they're not really players that have been brought in by Gary Rowett, are they? They're players that have been left behind by Neil Harris, and we haven't really had the time, especially this summer, was a reduced summer. Paul Cook says, Codeine and Stella works for you. Commentate more. Shane Ferguson allegedly is coming on. That's definitely cool to have more alcohol. Middlesbrough 2, Derby 0, Clark, own goal. Matt Smith is stripped off and ready to come on. I'm hearing. Get Sean back on and take. Oh, I didn't mean to put that one up. Sorry, Dave. Graham White says Millwall have had more draws than the National Lottery. Yeah, so with Smith coming on, I'm assuming he might put Bavarsson left, or he might leave Bavarsson up front and go 2 up front, and Fergie to stick in the deliveries. But we'll cross that bridge when it comes to substitutions. It is, if you're just joining the stream, there's 378 people with us at the minute. There's 72 minutes gone in the game. It's Millwall 1, Reading 1. As you can see on the screen, Jed Wallace scored in the last minute of the first half with an inch perfect 25-yard free kick straight in the top bin. And Reading equalised 55 minutes on the clock. A well-worked goal, in my opinion. Some people asking questions over Bulkowski's positioning and attempt to save it. Since then, Reading got on top a little bit after they scored, and we started to turn the wheel a little bit. Bavarsson's come on and was just unlucky. Nearly scored again for the second year running against his former club. It was well saved by the Reading goalkeeper. Hutchinson again needs to be careful. He's been booked. He's brought someone else down. Here come Reading. Crossed into the box. It's headed clear. Only as far as Ryan Woods. Woods! Trying to do kick-ups on the edge of his own box. And he's been taken down. Crossed again in by Reading. Chance. Couldn't get a header on the end of it. It's going to run out for a Millwall goal kick. But was he going to go for a goal kick? Ryan Leonard keeps it in place. So obviously he didn't think it was going to be a goal kick. And he clears his lines and clears it long. And it will be Reading again to press. Not many Millwall players in the Reading half. Danny, good point, mate. I agree. No pace anywhere in the squad. Anywhere. Crossfield ball from Reading. Murray Wallace has got work to do to get out there. He does get out there. And he wins it back, Murray Wallace. Does very well. Now he needs support. That's going to be a free kick to Mill. Can we not play the advantage there, ref? Fuck off. Paul Wise, apart from the goal, do you think Jed has contributed anything else? No, I don't. But he does have these flashes of brilliance that, that do seem to get us out of holes and give us points when we desperately need them. Right. Ben Thompson has gone off and has been replaced by Matt Smith. He's already limping. He's only just come on. Call me Arfellow's gone a bit wonky. Shane Ferguson now comes off the bench after returning from injury and an international break. Scott Malone's gone off. So it's going to be Fergie on the left. And I think Bavarsson will drop into a 10 instead of Thompson and Smith up front. Or he might just go 2 up front and get balls into the box for Smith and Budvarsson. At the minute, my iPhone is playing games a bit. It's gone a little bit blurry. There is 75 minutes gone exactly right now. Fergie is on, yeah. Fergie is on. Mill Holdings again says we need some activity in the transfer market, really indeed, and get someone out and some pace. We need some fucking activity on the pitch as well, mate. Danny Revell said that's his normal walk. Yeah, no, I was taking the piss. My stream is not well behind for those who say my stream is well behind. 75 minutes and 35 seconds I'm on. And it's up to date. I've just checked it. I can't do any more than that. I'm sorry. I'm watching it through Wi-Fi on my phone. But Varson intercepts, but no one else is really around him. And Reading just, at a minute, content to keep the ball in their half. And we just seem happy to let them do it. Well in. Ryan Leonard does well. Wins the ball back for Millwall. Yeah, but you could have gone inside there and gone forward. You've gone back. And now we've won the ball back. We've ended up back at fucking Bolkowski. Freddie Pullin says, who's likely to grab the winner in a minute? Neither side really look like they're going to press for that winner. And it could end up being another 1-1 draw here. It's given away by Ryan Leonard. Looks through Bavarson's feet. He's nowhere near Bavarson's feet. And again, we can see possession. Confirmation on iFollow from the changes. Ferguson on for Malone. Thompson off. Matt Smith on. So the people saying we need people with Steve Lee says, imagine how crap it would be watching these games on your own without being on these live streams. The football is dire. I'm going to take a compliment out of that, Steve. Thank you. But yeah, it's quite frustrating. Someone just said we need to sign players. Danny says loads of League One strikers with pace. I don't know what it is, but when you come to Millwall, we just seem to see and turn the quickest of players into slow people. We don't want to play with the pace with the football, do we? So it doesn't matter how quick someone is. If we ain't going to use their pace in the right way. Brian Rose says, Dan, I'm a bit gutted Maradona has passed away. He was one of my best customers, if you know what I mean. Of course I do, Brian. You supply of the highest quality football boots to ex-players. I know exactly what he's talking about. Right, come on. 78 minutes on the clock. Sean Hutchinson on the ball. Plays it sideways to Jake Cooper, who finds Murray Wallace. Murray Wallace now venturing into opposition territory. And Ryan Woods is on the ball. If you need to kill a ball from you, Woods, it's not a bad ball. But Varson on his left foot. What you doing, Bard? What's he trying to do there? Now Bavarson's hobbling. Why has he tried to... Woods has played Bavarson in. Bavarson's got across his defender. He's on the touchline. If he kicks the ball anywhere other than cuts it back, it goes off the pitch and he tries to go for the top corner. Well, it looked like he fucking did. David Forrester reckons that he needs Millwall for 10 bags. Surely not. Surely not. Here come Millwall again. But Dave, I hope that's true, mate. And I hope it comes in for you, but I can't. 10 grand? How many teams you got in your ACCA? Surely not, Dave. Surely. Throw on to Millwall, deep inside. The Reading half. Taken by Murray Wallace, taken quickly. He's ended up with Sean Williams after a couple of short interchanging passes. Back to Jed, back to Williams. Williams turns and he's on the edge of the box. Well done, Sean. Like that. Unlucky. I tell you, Williams does what Woods does, but 25, 30 yards further up the pitch. Kerry says, do I know how many times, if I had £1 of donations for every time I did say that, Kerry? There you go. Super chats are open, by the way. If anyone wants to donate to the channel, feel free. If you don't, I don't blame you. My cousin's just texted me and she just said, oi, you okay? She obviously knows I'm watching this. Daniel Gunn says, Millwall letting you down. Let you down for 6.5. Free kick. Ship long. Flicked on by Bavarsson. Here we go. Chance. Just couldn't fucking take control of it. Cross to the back post. Bavarsson wins it. Finish it. Ryan Leonard. Jed Wallace hangs one up. Bavarsson wins it. Leonard makes a late run. You've got to score. They're part of the wall there. Fucking hurt. Leonard. He's heading it over. Lenny, what are you doing? Oh, my God. He's got to score, Ryan Leonard. Fuck me. That was worse than Ben Thompson's one last week. Cannot fucking hell. Ryan Thompson. Is that a combination of the Ryan Leonard miss this week and the Ben Thompson one last week? Big chance, Dave Panetta. Dave Panetta? Dave Panetta. Yeah, says Kimran O'Shea. Jack Freeman says, what happened? Basically, Jed Wallace hangs one up into the box. John Danny Bavarsson hits it back across. Ryan Leonard arrives late. Free header, 4 yards out. And he lets it bounce. They're like throwing his body at diving header. He lets it bounce and exit up over the fucking bar. Here comes Jed again. He's aiming for touchline. It's another good cross. It wasn't the greatest cross, but it was better than I felt Matt Smith managed to deal with it. And it's gone for another goal kick. Johnny Metalcore says, death by 1,000 draws. That was... that would be a bad way to die, Dave, wouldn't it, Johnny? Sorry. Casual man, this is frustrating. It is frustrating as fuck, isn't it? It is frustrating as fuck. And if we don't win this, the last game we would have won would have been away at Preston. The last home game we won, I'm struggling to remember. This will be 3 wins in 16 league games. The Den, which was won, our fortress, is no longer that. 82 and a half minutes on the clock. Throw on to Millwall. Ryan Leonard's got to be kicking him fucking self, hasn't he? Got to be kicking himself. Come on, boys. Fuck me. Ryan Leonard on the ball now. Inside to Ryan Woods. Oh, Lenny. Lenny's fucked it. Ryan Woods wins it back. Woods is trying to do too much for it now. He's going to lose it if he's not careful when he does. And luckily it ends up where it started with Ryan Leonard. This is not a good standard of football. Ryan Leonard just kicked the fucking ball off the pitch. Oh. Cameron O'Shea says, last home win against Huddersfield? What, last game of last season? Have we won at home this season in the league? No, we won at home against Wickham, didn't we? Sorry, Luton. Luton at home. 400 people in the chat, an hour and 55 minutes into the live stream. And it's Millwall 1, Reading 1, and it's been another dire, frustrating, lackluster, slow-tempoed game at the Den. No, the commentator said, will we see a winner here tonight? I very much fucking doubt it. Sean Williams helps the ball on. But Varson just sort of swiped his foot there. I don't know what he was thinking he was going to do with it if he did connect. That's going to be a free kick to Reading all day fucking long. Didn't we beat Stoke? Someone says, no, we drew 0-0 with Stoke on the first game of the season. Our last home win, our only league win at home this season, was against Luton in midweek, wasn't it? 2-0. Reading now with the ball. 84 and a half minutes gone. This is depressing to watch. There's just no excitement in football anymore. Get the fans back ASAP. But Varson flicks one on to absolutely nobody. Ryan Woods mistimes the header. Sean Williams helps him out and wins it. Jed Wallace, what are you doing there, Jed? He's hooked one over. Ryan Leonard now advancing inside. Good. Well done, Lenny. Come on, Woods. He move with the ball. Move with the fucking... He won't move with the ball, the ginger prick. He just stands still. Murray Wallace now. Chance. Ferguson to cross in. Oh, there's that brilliant best crosser at the club, Shane Ferguson. Kicks it straight into the goalkeeper's arms. Woods frustrates me. Won't move with the ball. Will not advance for the ball. Just literally stands on the spot and passes it sideways or backwards. Ryan Leonard's been booked somewhere along the line. I must have missed that. Here's Ryan Woods. Move with the ball, Woods. Move. Look, he will not move with the ball. He will not move with it. He just stands on the spot. Jed Wallace now. See if Woods ever advances with the ball at his feet, travels with it. He will not travel with it. Is that a foul by Varson? Surely that's a foul by Varson. Or has the ref shithoused it and given a throw on? No, he has given a free kick. Now we need to get people forward. Stick one in the box. Don't let Jed take it, though. Let Sean Williams take it. Mate, honestly, yeah, Paul Berry, the crab, because he can only go sideways and backwards, can't he, Paul? Jed Wallace hangs one up towards Matt Smith, who doesn't win it. Yeah, the statue. I might call him that full time, actually. He will not move off the fucking spot. Murray Wallace. This is so sloppy. It's so scrappy. It's so shit. Oh. Kieran says players out. Ferguson, Bod, Bradshaw, Scalak and Woods. Cool, dear. It's a shocking standard all round, really. We're approaching 88 minutes. And I'm pretty sure I'm not trying to get viewers out, but I'm sure if you turn this live stream off and turn back on in 10 minutes, the game would have ended 1-1. But here comes Ryan Leonard. Am I wrong? Terrible delivery from Ryan Leonard. Terrible delivery. That's a foul on Woods. Take the free kick. Get people forward. Let Sean Williams hang one up. Don't let Jed take it. Hutchinson's going to take it. He's going to aim for Cooper and he's going to aim for Matt Smith. They're going to get so much physical attention. It's going to go over both their heads and run off for a goal kick. There you go. I've called it now. towards them both. Cooper wins it, heads it straight to the goalkeeper from distance. Oh, we've got no fucking ideas, have we? We've got no ideas going forward. And just as I said that, Robert says Rowett's run out of ideas. Someone said Pete predicted 1-1. Looks like he's been right yet again. Is that 2 in a row for Big Pete O'Mara? We would never sell Woods. Well, we haven't bought him yet, mate, so we can't sell who we haven't bought. He's on loan. I don't like him. I'm sorry, I don't like him. Here's Woods again. Sideways to Jeb Wallace. Wallace does well to get a tight spot. Gives it to Sean Williams. Williams moves the ball quickly to Murray Wallace. Murray Wallace goes back to Woods. Woods will go sideways or backwards. Oh, what a surprise. He goes 2 yards to Jake Cooper. It's back to Woods again. You probably heard the commentator say he plays it square. To Sean Hutchinson. Now it's back to Woods again. There you go. Let's go for a 10-yard pass. Why not? Again, loads of passing, loads of retaining the ball. Ryan Leonard's been shocking in the second half, by the way. And I'm trying to get on the fucking Ryan Leonard. Trying to get on the Ryan Leonard bandwagon of saying he's a better player. He's been dog shit tonight, Ryan Leonard. I'm not even blaming him for their goal, by the way. He's been awful at right back in the second half. 89 minutes and 55 seconds, so I can't tell you how long there is to go yet, but I imagine it's not long. I hope it's not fucking long because I've absolutely had enough. Absolutely had enough. The ball's just about to go up. 5 minutes. Added time. George Cooney says, Leonard is the biggest pile of dog shit. It's a good ball from, don't know where it was. I thought it was Bavarsson, but it's not. And now it is Bavarsson. Square, finish it! Ah! It's a good crossfield ball from, I don't know who it was. I didn't see it. But Bavarsson advances, gets into the area, cuts it back. Jed comes in. Jed's got to do better there. Jed's like dived at it and toe punted it with his left foot. Why is Jed not taking that in his stride on his left and smashed it home with his right? Someone said, how can I say Leonard's been awful? I don't care if he's a right back. He can play right back. He's been awful. It's very obvious he's been terrible today, especially in the second half. Let's not giving the ball away. Is that a free kick, ref? Ref doesn't fancy it, but our players have all just stopped when they should be carrying on and playing to the whistle. And now Reading have the ball. Oh, they've got fucking jammed with a pass there. Misplaced pass has ended up with their left winger. And now he comes on the attack. That's a terrible ball. Murray Wallace intercepts. And now Millwall can break. We've got no one fucking forward. Only Murray Wallace and fucking Smith holds it up to Bavarsson. Bavarsson gives it to Williams. Williams to Woods. Keep coming forward, boys. Still 3 minutes of the added time to go. There's still time. I don't know why I'm saying that because it's never going to happen in a million years. Oh, it's a wayward header and it's fucking bad. It's bad. Do you know what as well? We're just 450 people in the stream as well. I'd like to apologise to all of you. Yeah, go forward, Millwall, says Dave Martin. It's just... We're just existing, aren't we? Because we're not doing too bad. You know, we're just Woods just give it away again nearly. Fucking hospital ball. Like, we're not losing games, are we? We're getting results, but it's so fucking dull. So dull. Here's Bavarsson now to Smith. Smith's going to get wide to Jed. Now, this needs to be on the money, Jed, and you've cut back on your left foot, and now you're going to get people behind the ball. And now we're going to go back again. And now there's even more people behind the ball. And we're not going to cross the ball. And now we're going sideways. And we've ended up being in the penalty area 4-on-4 to being on our own halfway line. Cross in. Murray Wallace. Oh, my God, Murray. What have you done, mate? Fucking halfway down the Alderton Road. It's halfway down the fucking Alderton Road. It's halfway down the Alderton Road. Tom, you're fucking so right, man, when you said this is painful. It is actually fucking painful to watch. Dino Murph agrees. He says it's awful. I tell you what, mate, I feel like fucking cancelling Christmas after this display. But yeah, the kids want to put it up Friday, so I'll be fucking putting it up Friday, I think. Not with this arm, no, I won't. I'll have to get the older one to dangle the little one up by his fucking neck. And 5 minutes is nearly up. It's a free kick to Millwall. Now, Woods is going to try and take it quickly, and if he does that, he's a fucking idiot. Get people forward. We can't create fuck all. So we've got the chance to stick the ball in a box and hope for a fucking bit of luck in the last minute. That's what we need to do. Our favourite Christmas song is Fairy Tale in New York, all day long. Hutchinson sticks one long towards Cooper and all the others, and it's going to be a foul. Fuck off. I've had enough of this. I've had enough of this. Alfred Lawson very correctly says the second half has been woeful. Alf, I fully agree, mate. Top 6. Neil Holding, no, never hurrying Julie Bowden. You need to get back on them roofs. Things ain't got that bad. 13 league games this season, and we've had 4 maybe good hours at most. Yeah, mate, I fucking bet you can't. Fucking hell. Chance for Reading in the area, strike, and they've nearly won it with the last kick. I'm talking to you lot, looking at the fucking thing, and they've had the chance to win it there with the last kick, and it's just gone wide of Bolkowski's post, and that would have been the icing on the quipper, wouldn't it? Jesus wept, he did. And there you go, off camera. Cheers, Busy. Cheers. Cheers for making yourself busy, mate. Thanks. We couldn't wait. Could you not wait 10 seconds to us to find out ourselves? Anyway, shocking standard of football, says Danny. Draw FC. Take a break. Jack says take a break, mate. I feel like I need to go and crack open the fucking hard stuff now, as in the rum or the vodka or something. Honestly, it's really bad, isn't it? It's really bad. It's gone from being an average, slightly below average first half, so us taking the lead with a bit of magic, to just a second half, just capitulating again for the second game in a row. We can't hold down a lead. And it's just after that, it just goes from fucking bad to worse. Steve Morrison, get the whiskey out. Simon Patterson, sorry, Simon. Pavardson is giving me a brain disease. This is a good comment. George Clifford says, absolute dross, no urgency and no threat. Our only chance is set pieces and crosses to Smith. We are clueless. Listen, again, thanks for each and every single one of these tuned in. Thanks for donating. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. But it's just fucking like, that's just ruined my day in a way. And it's stupid again because other opposition's teams must be feeling the same because it's fucking shocking to watch. But again, we still manage to get a point. And I know it's not what we want. We don't want to survive in this division, but how about a bit of entertainment? We've had more possession there. But I'm going to cut off now. I'm going to do a full-time reaction for what it's fucking worth. Don't be afraid to check that out on the channel. Thanks for tuning in. I'm very sorry. I feel like I should be apologising to you all for how bad it was, but it's not my problem. Well, it is my problem because it's my channel, but it's not my doing. The fucking absolute lack of creativity, excitement, inventiveness, passion, quality, just lacks it all. And I'm starting to get worried. Again, we're getting by, so it's not at the minute. Maybe some people aren't seeing it because we're getting by on what we're doing, but so boring to watch, honestly. I'd rather go and watch Sunday League or a bit of non-league. But I'll be here again Saturday. I don't even know who we got. I think we're away to Birmingham. See you Saturday for a live stream. Tony Craig Lions Lounge lockdown tomorrow. Looking forward to that because it's a break from the fucking league action. Games, watching games. The thing we love, the club we love, the club we've followed all our lives and thrived upon for our weekends following our club. It's actually a chore to watch it in a minute. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to Lions TV. Come on, you Lions.